Hey, this is Steven from LegitTechTutorials, and we are on intermediate of Java number 13, tutorial number 13, which is going to be some practice. We're going to build a guessing game on to expand in practice on what we have previously gone over. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to go File, New Class, and then we're going to call this guessing game, like so. And then we're gonna have the public, no superclass. Actually, leave that clicked. So then that's good, and let's say finish. And then we're going to clean up this stuff here. So now we're gonna make this kind of like a data structure, which we'll go over a little bit later. But we're gonna have it all good. All the stuff that we need here, and we're going to do it in methods in order to make our mains very small. So first off, we're going to do some void. So we're going to say randomized number. So we're going to return int randomize number, and then we're going to do this. This is how you randomize a number. I haven't done this yet, so what we're going to do is we're going to do return math. It's going to be capitalized math dot random, and then we're going to do, so basically what math dot random does, so you can see it there. So if you hover over it, it returns a number between 0 and 1. So it usually rarely ever returns 0 and rarely ever returns 1, because that's, you know, very hard to do. It'll return a long decimal. So in this case, what we want is we're going to do a guessing game where you guess between 0 and 100. So basically what we're going to do to get that number is we are going to multiply that by 100. But it's going to say change method return type to double, so we're going to want to see if we could typecast this. I don't think I could typecast it. Oh, it was for some reason it gave me a method for the constructor. Anyways, so this is a constructor. Okay, so int randomized number, return int math. So basically what it's going to do is that you don't need to guess a decimal, because that's pretty hard to do. So it's only going to return a solid integer number, such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 50, 60, whatever. Okay, so now that's going to generate our number, and now we're going to have something called guesses. So we're going to have a variable guesses. We're going to say you're going to have 4 guesses. Now we're going to say hot. Now we're going to create a method called hot and cold. So it's going to tell you whether you're hot or cold to what to the number. So if you're cold, you've got to go higher or lower, or hot, you're pretty close, that type of thing. So we're going to say void hot, and then we're going to say cold. So we're going to say this is going to pass in your guess. So here we're going to have your int number. So we're going to have here we're going to close this. Yeah, so we're going to say number, and then we're going to close this, and we're going to say number equals that, and then it's going to return it. So here is where your guess is. Here's where the actual number is. So we're going to say we're going to pull in the guess here. You're going to send your guess here. So we're going to say guess, int guess, and then we're going to say if it's close. So now we're going to check to see how many guesses you have. So while guesses is greater than or equal to is greater than 0, then we're going but this is only going to be an if. So if, now we're going to go through and we're going to say if the guess is more than, okay, so now we're going to do another if. So we're going to say if guess is more than number, then we're going to say system.out.println well, let's just make it let's just say if it's higher or lower, and then we'll expand on this. So we're gonna say more or less, or we'll just call this check. Let's call this check. So if it's more, if your guess is higher than the number, say number is lower. And then we're going to say guesses minus minus, because you already did a guess. So you're done with that. And then we're going to say else if guesses is less, guess is less than number, then we're going to say system, we're going to copy this, paste this, we're going to say number is lower. So this one, in this case, it says number is higher. Number is higher. And then another else if, and we're going to say if guess is equal to number, and then we're going to say you guessed. There you go, you win. So you say you win, game over. Okay. Now, if you are out of guesses, you're going to say you are out of guesses. And then we're going to say let's say plus, we're going to say the number was, and then we got space, we're going to do a plus sign, and we're going to say number. And now we are good with that. Okay, so then after that, we're good with this. We're good for check. So let's do one where we say take guess, so that we can get rid of this here. We can get rid of this int guess. So we're going to go here and we're going to say int guess, and here we're going to take the guess. So we're going to say scanner scan equals new scanner system.in, and then we're going to import the package. Wait till it pops up. Import the package. Then we're going to say scan dot. Okay, then we're going to prompt the user. Enter in your guess between 0 and 100. And you're gonna go guess equals scan.next int. Now there you go. So now we have take guess, we have randomized number. So first, of course, we're gonna randomize the number, then we're gonna take the guess, then we're gonna go into the check and keep checking. and then we're going to keep taking the guess. So if it has so then we're going to go guesses minus minus, and then we're going to go into take guess, and then we're going to go into take guess here. So then it'll go back through, it'll go into this, I believe this is called encapsulation. So we're going to keep bumping through and keep going through to where we could use lists. So here, guessing game, we're not going to need anything in the constructor. So let's see if we got it good here. Let's go ahead and construct an object. So we still need to construct the object, and we are good on errors. So we're going to say guessing game Steven equals new guessing game. So now we constructed the object. Now we're going to say Steven dot randomize number. And now if you want, you could get it to go from randomizing number and jump into take guess, but here we're just going to do that separately here. Oh, we don't need to close that. Okay, so guessing game Steven, new guessing game, Steven.take guess. So now it should, let's take a look and see what else we need to add. It says enter in your guess 0 through 100. So we're going to say 5 and it terminated. So it needs to go from here. Oh, we did take guess, but now we need check. So Steven.check. And then that will get it into the game. So now we enter a number, so we're going to say 5. It says number is lower than 5. So we're going to say 3, and it terminated. So, because it didn't go from guess to check, so we're going to want to do that. So let's just call check here. So we're just going to call this play game. I'm just going to call this play game. After it takes guess, it goes into, so this, and then we're going to go into, but it's going to return. We don't need, we're not going to have it return it. We're going to get rid of the return. So it could go back through, and we're going to call take guess. So now we're only going to have 2 lines in the main, so we're just going to say play game here. I could have left Steven there, my fault. Steven.play game. And then, so basically it's going to play the game, it's going to go in, generate your number, then you take your guess, go in here, take your guess, and then go into check. It's going to go into check. It's going to go through, and if you have enough guesses left, it will continue. And we have 4 guesses. So we're going to say less than or equal to, and that should give us 4 instead of 3. Let's take our guess. We're going to say 5. Numbers lower. We're going to say 3. Numbers lower 2. And it keeps going on for some reason. So let's go ahead and do a debugging. And we're going to say, this is to debug it, so we're going to say number is, so we're going to get rid of this after, just so that we could see what's going on here. So we're going to go proceed, we're going to say enter a number 5, it says number is 0. Okay, so it doesn't want to play, so we're gonna say, we're gonna do random ran equals new random. And this is another different type of random. So we're just gonna say ran.next int, and we're gonna say that times, and if we go here, Then we're going to multiply that by, where's the multiply button? And we're going to say this equals number. I think what you do is you could put up to 100 in here, and it should. Okay, so it's going to go from 0 to this number, and it's going to give us a nice int, so we should be good there. Okay, entering guess, 5. Okay, guess is 90, 97. Okay, and then we're going to say, we're going to go pretty close to it. So number is lower, so we're going to say 95. Okay, so that's good. So now we're going to fail it. So we did 1 guess, 2 guesses, 3 guesses, 4 guesses. This will be our last guess, but it doesn't. So let's go ahead and do another. Okay, let's give it one more try, and then we'll probably be done here. Two, 1, 0. Okay, so there we go. So we entered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to say equal to 1, and that should give us the 4. So we got 4. Oh. What did I do? Oh, crap. So we're going to say 4. It's going to be higher, so we're going to say 66. I'm going to say 40, 34, 22. It says you're out of guesses. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Done. So now you're already done debugging. So you could just get rid of this guy. And that's basically it. And now we got this nice looking piece going on here. And yeah, so we're pretty good here, and we're going to continue moving on. And next tutorial I'll probably do teach you how to comment your programs to make them more understandable for yourself if you step away from it. And we'll also go over other things with quite a bit of practice. So and then we'll continue from there. So if you want more practice, go ahead and try to implement that hot and cold. So if it's like 10 away, it says you're warm, or you just say you're hot, and if you're 20 away, it says you're warm, that kind of thing. So it gives it a little bit more options. But that would just take a little bit more time here. And I guess we could add that. I'll add that in. So go ahead and try that, and then in my next one, talking about comments, I'll add that in there and show you how to comment while you're writing, and we'll extend on this game and get it to that point. So let's play it one more time and see what it looks like without the other prompts. So it says number is higher, it doesn't have any other prompts. Let's say 50. Number's higher than that, we're going to say 60. Out of guesses, it was 64. So of course, if you want to add more guesses, just go up here and change the guesses to whatever number you want. Alright, so this has been Steven from LegitTechTutorials, and this is tutorial number 13. We're going to be going on to comments and making your code look nicer on number 14, and we'll also extend this game. So give that a try, the hot and cold implementation, and then we'll review it in the next one. and see what you got. Alright, I'll see you next video. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more series and more tutorials like this, and I'll see you next video.